I'm sorry for having a body that is fat. You say work out, but when I do, that shit still makes you mad. Sounds like a you problem.
So a question I get asked the most is, how can you eat all that? The answer is intuitive eating. Intuitive eating is the idea that you should eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full. You deserve to eat anything you want without feeling guilt. I know this is controversial, but don't just eat lettuce.
We're gonna normalize some tummies today. So my stomach looks like this. My stomach also looks like this, you know? Both ways. When I sit, my stomach looks like this, and it also looks like that. Full side view. When I sit, my pants aren't high-waisted like that. My stomach folds over like that. And that's normal. It's okay. Normalize all tummies 2020.
Hey everyone, actual chubby person here to let you know my thoughts on the sometimes my body looks like this, but it also looks like this trend. Okay, so I know that none of y'all mean any harm by this, okay? I know in your hearts you're just trying to spread body positivity, whatever, but I need you to know it's not helping us big girls, okay? It's not. Maybe it's helping others. I think it's cute. It doesn't go away, okay? When I sit down, there's more actual body positivity, not just pushing the image that you want to show the world.
What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says the bridesmaid to the waiter. What a shame the poor groom's bride is a watermelon. No, I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door. You know, for you I bleed myself dry. For you I bleed myself dry.
Okay, so there's over 100 comments on this video, and a lot of them look like this comment. Not attacking this person, just answering because it was the first one I found. And here's my take on everybody's argument that it's just a preference, because I don't think a lot of you know what a preference means. For example, I have 2 different ice creams in front of me, and don't comment that I'm using ice cream as an example. I have mint chocolate and mocha almond fudge. Now I prefer mocha almond fudge over the mint chocolate, but just because I prefer that doesn't mean that I don't like the mint chocolate. I still have the mint chocolate if I don't have the other option. See where that goes? So therefore, if you prefer or have a preference of taller people, it doesn't rule out shorter people. It just means that you prefer the taller person. So then when you say you won't date a fat person, it's actually not a preference using this logic. It's just fat phobia.
I would like to start out by saying that there is not a single person saying that skinny or small frame people do not have body insecurities or body image issues. Now that I have that out of the way, if you have to so forcefully contort your body in order to make it look like this, to make it look like you have an imperfection that so many women have just by existing and standing up straight, this trend and movement is not for you. None of us have to frickin' do this to have a belly. Backlash from this video and still.
Aw, so cute. Some more fat phobia. Just because someone is fat does not automatically mean they are lazy. Your assumption is your own fat phobia talking, which is based on unrealistic and biased stereotypes that you have just believed.
Dinner. Mixed salad. Grilled mushrooms in fry light. Beetroot. Chopped raw bell pepper. Ribeye steak grilled.
It is, though. I can brag about the people that I sleep with all I want. And I can brag about how many people I sleep with all I want. Because it's my body. Yet if a man were to do it, they would be praised. Yet you're saying I can't do it.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I do not understand how many times I need to repeat myself. My body is none of your concern. My health is none of your concern. So go the fuck away and stop commenting on my body. And this is not specifically this comment, it's everybody.
Add a little bit of spice.
For the millionth fucking time, existing as a fat person is not promoting obesity. Loving your body and being confident about your body is also not promoting obesity. So fuck off, bitch.
You got a booty on your back, real fat. Lift from the back, you like it like that. If I hit from the back and I pull on the tracks, if I hit that, you finally like.
I am really not interested in criticizing or shitting on people who pursue weight loss. Will I be pursuing weight loss now or at any time in the future? No. Currently, I am 28, and out of my 28 years of life, I spent 15 of those years trying to lose weight through dieting and disordered eating. And the reason why I spent 15 years of my life doing that is because the effects of fat phobia are fucking devastating and painful and horrible, and I was literally just trying to make it stop. Individual people who are just trying to find any path toward being treated like human beings are not the enemy. Systemic fat phobia is the enemy. If you'd like to know where you should be directing your anger, I'm happy to make a video about that.
She talk too much, but I still hit. Cause she a fool on that drip. Pop the ass, throw it, kill the pussy cold.
Part 2. Secondly, the points that this YouTuber made in his response video were very poorly constructed. He said at the beginning of his video that he wasn't a great researcher, whereas I am actually a very experienced researcher. I spent lots of my time in grad school compiling data and performing statistical analysis, and I also have conducted my own studies. His first claim was basically that the WHI study I mentioned wasn't actually about weight loss, but the intervention they were testing was dietary restriction, and then the variables they were measuring were weight and waist circumference. So if that's not a weight loss study, I don't know what is. Second, he really latched on to a statistic that I read from the main study I was reading about how 95% of long-term weight loss efforts fail, and basically said that that number isn't valid because it's from an old study, when in reality, that number has actually been continuously verified through new studies over the course of the last 6 decades. That was all it took, and now I'm getting death threats.
Hi, welcome to Abercrombie. The women's section is right over there. Oh, minus sizes? I'm sorry, we don't sell those here. Oh my god, yeah, it's gotta be so hard to find clothes. Have you ever thought about maybe putting on a little weight? Then maybe more brands would fit you. Just a thought. I don't mean it to be rude, but I just don't date thin girls. It's not a hate thing, it's just a preference. Sorry. I'm honestly so sick of this rise of thin influencers all of a sudden. I remember a couple years ago, every influencer was healthy and curvy, and now there's all these thin girls, and we're suddenly supposed to accept them and embrace that, that's okay. And they say they're totally healthy, but it's how could you be healthy at that weight? It just doesn't happen.
Put it down. You're gonna fall in love. I'ma put it down.
If you put it down right, like the way I want, play it down.
The idea that fat people are promoting obesity is nonsense. Promoting obesity is not a real thing, and it never has been. There are no multi-million-dollar marketing campaigns telling thin people to get fat quick, or a $72.7 billion weight gain industry in the United States alone, or government-funded initiatives aimed at eliminating the existence of thin people, or messages to thin people that if they could never be fat, then their life isn't worth living. But all of those things do exist in reverse for fat people. The entire concept of promoting obesity is a myth that's used to silence fat people when we advocate for the basic human rights we're so often denied, like equal access to health insurance, life insurance, medical care, employment, education, travel, clothing, or just basic happiness and freedom from living in shame and abuse. The only things we are promoting are kindness, respect, and equality. Fat people have always deserved equal rights and ethical treatment. The only difference is that now we're saying that out loud.
I'm not hiding my fupa anymore. If they don't want to get up under this thing like a fucking mechanic, I don't want it anyway.
Shawty gon' get that paper. Shawty tongue rip like razor. Shawty got wit, got flavor. Part of my tits and makeup.
That's the thing, dude. It's not always fat people complaining. The video you are commenting on is not my voice. Guess whose voice it is? A thin person. You are literally proving the whole point of the fucking video with your comment. Thanks for playing. Don't come again.
You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
You must be crazy, must be out of your mind, out of your mind. You must be drunk, you gotta be real high, real high.
Let's talk about the fatphobic things that happen every day that you skinny people ignore because it doesn't affect you. 1. If the main character in a book or movie is overweight, then that is what the entire story revolves around, normally with them being upset. 2. If you're seen eating healthy foods like salads, people will congratulate you and ask you if you're watching your figure. Why can't I just like healthy foods, bitch? 3. If you've lost weight, then people feel the need to comment on it and then congratulate you, saying how good you looked because you apparently didn't look good before that. 5. This one makes me want to cry. When you're in a changing room and a girl goes, "Oh my god, I look so fat," and then her friend goes, "Oh no, don't worry, you're not." Bitch, that exact conversation has made me cry in dressing rooms before. Just a mere example, someone duetted one of my videos a month ago, and it was an account on how to starve yourself.
So yeah, I think I deserve to be upset over this topic.
You take your girl and multiply her by 4. Now a whole lot of woman needs a whole lot more. Get yourself to the butterfly lounge, find yourself a big lady. Big boy, come on around.
That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
Stop. What the hell are you talking about? Get my pretty name out of your mouth. We are not the same with or without. Don't talk about me like I.
Hey guys, I'm feeling really confident today and I think my outfit looks really cute and I just
did not do it for you.
Hey guys, I'm feeling really confident today and I think my outfit looks really cute and I just
did not do it for you.
If you don't think skinny privilege is a thing, let me tell you, as someone who was over 300 pounds and now, you know, I'm just mid-sized, it's a thing and it's heartbreaking. So there's just so many things, but here's one. As a bigger person, you can't ask anyone to get you something. Like, let's say you're thirsty and you just don't want to get up. You say, can you get me a glass of water? It's so like, they're like disgusted. They're like enabling you for being fat. But when you're thinner and you're like, can I get a glass of water? They're like, yeah, do you need anything else? I'll get you a couple. I'm like, okay.
A little vamping. And guess what? No one opens the door. For a native New Yorker. Here I go. Oh.